Hey everybody, I'm just going to demo you through how items work and how to add your own items to the game. So if you go to Content Breaking Point Item Data, you see there's various folders, weapons, storage, magazines, etc, etc. And in the food folder, you have these things called data assets. So a data asset is basically a simple asset that stores data. If you open it up, we can see that items have display names and icons and models and things like that. And you can see that each data asset has a type, and when you open it up, it tells you what kind of type the asset is, e.g. item data, for example. We open up a weapon data asset, we can see that it has various amounts of data, things like icons, names, recoil, shot counts, what kind of type the weapon is, if there's icons, what magazines a weapon can attach to, what kind of attachments it can have, what kind of recoil curve it can have, its mesh, etc. And then we can see that here it's weapon data. So to add your own type of item, what you can do is if you go to miscellaneous and you select data asset, you can key in a type, for example, item data or weapon data or attachment data, various types of items. We're going to select item data for now, and we're going to call this DA my item. We open it up, we can see it's item data, we can give it a name, we can call it my item, we can give it icons, etc, etc. So that's how you add types of items. Now to spawn items in the actual game, you need to spawn it in by typing out the prefix of what kind of type of item you have, e.g. item data, and then a colon, and the name of the item you're trying to spawn. So if we're trying to spawn an apple, it will be item data colon item apple, okay? So I'm just going to copy that to the clipboard, but that's basically how it should be laid out. So if we hit play, for example, and we open up our inventory, if you enter the tilde key, which is that key next to 1, it'll bring up the console. If you enter spawn item space, you can enter a name of item to spawn. So we're going to use item data colon DA underscore item apple. If you hit enter, it'll spawn that kind of item in your backpack, okay? I'll show you another example of spawning an attachment. So if we look at the attachments folder, and we want to spawn a suppressor, we can see that it's called attachment data, and the item is called DA attachment suppressor. So if I go spawn item, attachment data, colon, suppressor, and we can see that it spawns a suppressor in. So that's a really quick tutorial on how to make your own items and how to spawn types of items in. You can also spawn in weapons. So in future tutorials we'll go into the specifics of what all these settings mean, but it gives you an idea on how to create your own items, and you'll be able to create the necessary like medical items and bandages and things the game needs, and trash items, so we can populate the world. That's all for this one.